Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.
Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkapolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
Hey everybody.
Hello.
It's Tuesday, November 20th.
It is, and
this
welcome.
Is Music Business Daily, where
Yes.
we bring you the hottest music headlines.
The hottest ones.
And more stories are ready for you right now.
So let's serve them up piping hot. First
Okay.
of all, the Beatles. Love them.
They're
Can't get enough
greenlighting
of
new
them.
concert film footage.
Yes, they are going to make a concert film. Everybody's making a concert film. Yesterday we told you about One Direction making a concert film. So now the Beatles are like, all right, let's make a concert movie. And it's going to, I think it's really cool because it's going to be
all
their
fan
shows.
footage.
And yeah, and Bruce Springsteen's making it one too. That's going to be fan run. So everybody it's
man.
the time to make movies.
The Boss and the Beatles going
Yes,
at it.
my two favorites. So, but it's going to chronicle their shows from 1963 to 1966, and so they're putting the feelers out if you have any footage to submit it to them,
And they will decide if it's good enough or
Yes,
not.
and it's on their little. It's called the Beatles Live Project. So you can go to their website and you can
It's
submit
the
it.
film's website.
BeatlesLiveProject.com, and it's really cool because you can contribute your own media, and they are going to go on a tour throughout like the United States and the UK to like meet with people and see all their footage and put it all together. So I think it's really cool that they're I mean, it takes some of the work out of it for them, but you also get a lot of payoff because, you know, a lot of people have stories or have footage that wouldn't have been captured any other way. So I'm excited to see this.
It's going to be intense.
It's going to be really
because
intense.
People are so crazy about them,
It's
obviously.
true. I am.
And I bet there's, I mean, the footage from everybody's personal collection,
It's going to be
it's going to be competitive.
yeah.
To see who's
Who's
on
gonna
there.
Who's gonna get in there? So get your stuff in early.
Another
if you are a
thing
big
that was
fan.
competitive
Yes.
is there was a premiere on PBS called Inventing David Geffen, and it's all about his life. It premieres actually tonight.
Yes.
The people that went to the debut was
Yeah.
Cher, Warren Beatty, Oprah, Tom Hanks, Steven Spielberg.
It was
I mean,
just
those were
everybody.
Just a few people that were there.
Yeah.
So, you know, this says it's a documentary all about his life and how he got involved with music and how he turned into the DreamWorks co-founder.
Yeah, and he worked
So-
with Jackson Brown and the Eagles and Joni Mitchell. He was in that whole scene.
Yep.
So hopefully there'll be a lot of good music
He's
on
a
it as well.
superstar. So Bruce Springsteen was there.
Of course.
He's been trying to re-elect President Obama, which worked.
Good job, Bruce.
Ron Howard's been involved. So
Yes.
you need to watch it tonight.
It's
on
going to be
PBS.
really interesting. I'm just excited to see. I hope there's just some. I just hope
Jack
there's
Nicholson was
you know,
there.
Some other stars, you know, playing some good music. But a lot of people are in protest. A lot of famous people mad at Pandora, mad at Pandora
Rihanna,
Radio.
Billy Joel,
There's this
more
big
odds.
list. Yes, there's about 125 musicians who have signed an open letter opposing Pandora Media because they want artists to be compensated differently. It's called the Internet Radio Fairness Act.
That's what Pandora is trying to pass.
To pass, and they're coming out and they're saying that they don't want to because it would cut the royalties the artists receive from plays online by 85%. And so
And Pandora is going, we pay way more than terrestrial stations
Yeah.
and a lot of other companies. Why are you making us pay more?
So a lot of artists are fighting this because they would still like to get paid.
Going to Congress.
It's just intense, man. It'll be interesting. But the letter that basically has been from Pandora will be published in Billboard magazine. So if you want to get focused on that,
I've already
it'll be
seen
in
it
this
because
week's.
I listen to Pandora all the time.
Well, there you go.
And what's his face? Tom Westergreen's always coming on there saying, "Hey, did you sign our petition?"
Did you make
And
sure
I
that
need
we
to look
stay in
into
business?
it more. I really don't know exactly. There's so many huge musicians upset
Yeah.
about it. I feel like there's something, you know, in between the lines that, of course, Pandora is glazing over and wants you to sign.
Definitely.
So we will keep you updated.
We
on
will
that.
keep you updated on that. We will also keep you updated on the 12-12-12 benefit.
Sandy benefit.
Yep.
Paul McCartney, Kanye West, and Bruce Springsteen
And Alicia
are
Keys.
leading this. And John Bon Jovi.
Just crazy.
This December 12th event. Everything goes to
You know,
benefit.
a hurricane happens in New
Hurricane
York,
Sandy.
and everybody's like, we're going to sing for it. So they're singing for it. They're
Gonna be at
raising money.
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, so it'll be apparently a showcase of music royalty is how it's being described. So legendary performers, and they said that they're going to announce additional legendary performers. So it could just be blowing up. You don't even
Everybody's
know.
helping out.
Yeah,
with
everybody's
Hurricane
helping
Sandy.
out. So
Kings of Leon just had a thing actually a couple nights ago.
Yeah.
Kings of Leon, member of the Strokes, and the Black Keys joined forces for a Tom Petty tribute show.
Jealous.
Also, Johnny Depp was there, Eagles of Death Metal.
It's like all my favorite people in one place.
Yeah,
and they're celebrating Tom Petty, who's one of my favorite people.
Kesha.
I think it's so neat. I think a lot of people lately are doing a lot of tribute shows to their heroes. I think a lot of these musicians grew up, listening to all of this different music, and so I think it's really interesting. I mean, Tom Petty has influenced so many
Petty
people
on their hero list?
Exactly, and so I think it's always neat. I think it's neat to see bigger bands kind of geek out that they get to work with like someone who's one of their personal heroes.
And then you can hear who they look up to, and sometimes you can tell that is reflected in their music.
Definitely. I don't know if Kesha looks up to Tom Petty, but she was there.
Well,
apparently.
She's too busy dancing with giant penises.
She is, that's how she is.
I don't even know if she performed.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Actually, she did.
Yeah.
She did a duet with
Pat she did Last Dance with Mary Jane.
Keys.
So, I mean,
I'm going to have to see it, though, and judge it.
We're going to need to judge that. We are very harsh
Another thing I'm going to judge is Andre 3000 is working on new music. I'm so excited.
We love him.
He says things are up in the air.
We love him. He is part of Outkast, obviously, and Outkast broke up in 2006, and everyone's been all up in arms. And he has given one of his first interviews that he's given in a really long time, and he kind of has said, I'm not ruling out making new music. He did like a Gillette commercial. He's been on different people's albums.
Us lately.
He is. He was on one of Beyonce's
on Chris Brown, Sierra,
Young Jeezy. Everybody.
Frank Ocean.
Pink
Matter. I love that song.
And so, he says, what's funny is that he says now that he's not making music as much, people are so critical. He's like, he used to be able to make a bad rhyme and nobody really paid attention, but now that he's so sparse with what he's doing, people are like, oh, well.
He's given us less.
Yes, but he's also been working on a Jimi Hendrix biography, which I'm so excited for.
He's love Jimi Hendrix.
And I love Andre 3000.
He's a good-looking guy.
He is a good-looking guy. He's pulling off that pink.
Picture of him right here. He looks happy.
So, I don't know. I'm excited to see the documentary. I'm excited to see what he's working on. I'm excited to see
T.I.'s new album,
yes,
too.
exactly. He's working on a documentary for himself. He's working on channeling Jimi Hendrix for a movie, and he's working on T.I. songs.
In real life, everyone should channel Jimi Hendrix sometimes.
He's busy, so everyone just needs to back off and let him
cool factor.
Have his dream. Let him live his dream. But also, he should record more music because we would love to jam to it. But this is hope for everybody.
This is all the news for Tuesday.
This is it.
Come back tomorrow.
We'll give you more.
Day before Turkey Day.
Yes.
We'll see you here.
Stock up.
Bye.
Bye.
Microcasting for your city. Talkapolis.